Hi there, this is Amanda with Autel Wines, and today with me I am sharing the Blanc de Noir from Krasna Hora Winery. And this is one of the first wines we actually ever imported. Krasna Hora was one of the first winemakers we worked with when we started this endeavor for some odd years ago. And this is one of the first wines in that first import, and we have been importing it ever since. So we like it that much. It is, Blanc de Noir is 100% Pinot Noir grape, but it's made like a white wine. So red grape made like a white wine ends up coming out kind of almost like a rosé. Some folks would actually prefer to categorize it as an orange wine because it is on the skins for a period of time. But that skin contact gives it this wonderful kind of rose gold, looks a little more salmon in the camera, but this really kind of sparkling rose color in the glass, which is really quite brilliant. One of my favorite things about this wine though is that every time I pour this for a tasting, it's the wine that makes people stop and think. I pour it, I kind of wait for that reaction to happen because they'll take a sip and then they kind of do that. Wait a minute, what was that? What did I just have? Because I think when they look at it, they're expecting kind of a standard rosé or, something, I guess just something more expected. But every time they take a sip, they kind of pause and think about it because with all the structure the wine has, with those Pinot Noir flavors that come through, there's really a lot more going on in the glass than I think, than maybe a, typical rosé might have, that people are expecting. So it's super fun for me to pour. I love that. Not that I want my wines to be too pensive or thought-provoking, but I do want them to be interesting and super drinkable, which this one is. Not only do they want to take the next sip because they kind of want to understand a little bit more of what they just put in their mouth, but they it's a really refreshing wine. So the high level of acidity throughout the region, but in this particular wine, really makes it very drinkable and makes you kind of want to take that next sip, but also makes it really food friendly. So this is a great wine to pair with various courses. I do it a lot with Asian foods, but I also actually love this because of the Pinot Noir flavors, and I prefer whites and rosés. I'll do this with like a grilled pork or fish on the grill, anything like that as well. It's really brilliant that way. So it's a great wine for kind of the shoulder seasons, like where we are right now. I love it in the chillier temperatures. So as we're, still not quite warm enough in the spring, moving into summer, it's a great wine. So I hope you can get your hands on a bottle sometime soon and enjoy it yourself. So cheers.